This is a story whispered in martial arts dojos for over 50 years. A secret meeting in 1970 that was never meant to be seen. A legendary tale of Bruce Lee facing a young, rising Steven Seagal. Everyone has heard the rumors, but did it really happen? To answer that, we'll dig through old archives, analyze the timeline, and separate myth from reality in this lost showdown. On one side, there's Steven Seagal, an Aikido master turned Hollywood action star, full of controversy and always claiming to be a real fighter. On the other side, Bruce Lee, a man who changed the martial arts world forever, passing at just 32, yet whose name still resonates today. Let's examine both honestly, not just who was stronger, but who truly contributed to the martial arts world, and who deserves to be called a genuine fighter. Steven Seagal was born in 1952 in Michigan. He claimed to have studied martial arts from a young age and moved to Japan in the 1970s to deepen his Aikido training. Here's the interesting part. Seagal says he became the first Westerner to open an Aikido dojo in Japan, earning a 7th degree black belt. If true, that's a serious accomplishment worthy of respect. In the 1980s, he returned to the US, began teaching in Los Angeles, and attracted a roster of Hollywood celebrity students. Then in 1988, he made his acting debut in Above the Law, instantly becoming an action film star. Meanwhile, Bruce Lee was born in 1940 in San Francisco and grew up in Hong Kong. By age 13, he was already learning Wing Chun directly from Grandmaster Ip Man. But Bruce wasn't a student who just followed instructions. He constantly questioned everything. At 18, he moved to the US with almost nothing, opened a martial arts school, and what made waves was that he taught anyone, regardless of race. In that era, that was no small feat. He was challenged by traditional masters, and he faced them head on. From those experiences, Jeet Kune was born, a martial arts philosophy still relevant today. Most importantly, Bruce Lee wasn't about theory alone. He trained every day, sparred regularly, and constantly tested his techniques in real situations. His obsession wasn't about looking cool. It was about what actually works. Bruce Lee's philosophy was simple yet profound. Absorb what is useful, reject what is useless, add what is specifically your own. Jeet Kune isn't a rigid style. He took the best from Wing Chun, boxing, fencing, wrestling, and judo, blending them into a single adaptive approach. Because in a real fight, there's no time for showboating. He focused on speed, timing, efficiency, and extreme physical conditioning. The 1-inch punch that could send someone flying. Push-ups on a single finger. Movements so fast they had to be captured in slow motion for film. This wasn't a gimmick. It was the result of years of relentless, no-nonsense training. So what about Steven Seagal? There's no denying he's skilled in Aikido. His joint locks in movies look smooth and convincing. But the problem is, Aikido has never really been tested in a competitive environment against fully resisting opponents. Aikido is a martial art focused on redirecting an opponent's energy, joint locks, and throws. Beautiful, philosophical, emphasizing harmony and non-resistance. There's no Aikido competition like UFC or BJJ. Most of what we see are practice drills with cooperative partners, very different from Bruce Lee's approach, which was constantly tested and refined. Add to that Seagal's grand claims, training UFC fighters, teaching Anderson Silva his famous front kick, working with the CIA, never losing a fight in his life. The problem? almost none of it has solid evidence.
We've seen a different side of Anderson over the last few days, right? A passionate side, a heated side, a man who seems to have taken all this personal. Are you surprised by that as a martial artist?
That's what I've been telling him.
What do you mean?
That's exactly what I've been telling him. I said, you know, you're too nice in the past. I said, on this fight, we're not going to be nice. We're going to be really, really, really deep.
But if a meeting between Bruce and Seagal really did happen, it's fascinating to analyze. It would all come down to distance and timing. Aikido only has a very narrow window to work. Seagal would have to catch Bruce's momentum at exactly the right moment. 1 second too late, and Bruce has already shifted position. 1 second too early, and control is lost.
やっぱり嫌ですよね。で、肘入れないと筋肉入るじゃないですか。で、肘入るんですよ。で、ちょうどここから、ここでガーって投げる。ちょっとくる。で、一つがここですね。これです。で、あと一つが白が受けていただいて、で、ここで、これで、
Every Aikido movement looks smooth, but when executed with precision, it's deadly. To an Aikido practitioner, an attack isn't a threat. It's just energy to be redirected.
Fuck you, American.
But Jeet Kune has its own way of overwhelming Aikido. Relentless combinations of punches and kicks that allow no room to breathe. Jeet Kune attacks, pressures, and deceives, completely different from Aikido, which waits and responds. Now imagine a real-world fight, Steven Seagal versus Bruce Lee. This isn't just a duel between two men, it's a clash of two completely opposite philosophies. One flows, the other explodes. Seagal stands calm, a big, intimidating frame. Up close, he doesn't need many movements. One precise grab, and his opponent hits the mat. But the problem? The man he's facing isn't just any opponent. Bruce Lee isn't simply fast. He's too fast for the eye to follow. Every muscle taut but light. Every strike like a lightning bolt. And he won't wait. Low kick to the knee, jab to the eyes, elbow to the neck, Wing Chun, boxing, kung fu, Jeet Kune Do, all fused together, coming in relentless, unrelenting, without pause.
Oh, hell no!
What was that?
I'll allow you to leave.